There's a very good chance that you can't hear me right now over the loudness of this 2018 Hyundai Kona. This is not a hatchback or an SUV for anyone that wants to avoid attention. It's got some very prominent features, like this separate daytime running light that's separated from the headlight and elevated, pushed up into the shoulder of the car to give that car that aggressive, bold stance. There's that prominent nostril, that nose above the front grille. Now that, sadly, that's a fake vent, but it's all about style, and it's all about one of the main reasons that people are flocking to these smaller subcompact SUVs. They want a car that feels big, that looks good, and that makes them feel like they're connected to an adventurous, exciting, urban, interesting, funky, new, fun sort of world. The Hyundai Kona certainly achieves that goal. It's available in two different engine packages, a 2.0 litre 4-cylinder and a 1.6 litre turbo. The bigger of those engines, the naturally aspirated 2 litre, that puts out 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque. But the real story is that 1.6T, because that puts out 175 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. If you count the Mini, that's arguably in a higher price bracket, then this is the second highest power subcompact SUV on the market. If you don't count the Mini, then this has class-leading power, and we've experienced that today. The 2 litre is also available in front-wheel drive trim, but let's be honest, most Canadians are going to buy this car in all-wheel drive. And this is where things get interesting, because the 2 litre and the 1.6 litre turbo have the exact same combined fuel economy numbers when you're in the all-wheel drive trim, 8.6 litres per 100 kilometres. So really, the 1.6 is the way to go. And that's where you're going to get the best feature content too. Really, if you're going to get into a Kona, you might as well go the whole hog and go the full trim. You get 18-inch wheels. You get an 8-inch navigation infotainment display with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You get an 8-inch head-up display. You get a wireless charger. You get a sunroof. You get the full suite of Hyundai's safety features like lane keep assist, forward autonomous emergency braking, backup camera with rear park assist, and attention assist. In 2017, the subcompact segment that this fits into grew by 32%. That's massive growth for any segment. And we've seen people really flood towards these smaller, maneuverable, and yet still higher up and bigger feeling subcompact SUVs. The Kona is a very well executed example of such a vehicle. It's got great styling, it drives really nicely. It's just a beautifully finished car, and I think it'll do really well for Hyundai.